Howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here. It is November 30th, 2015. It is Monday afternoon. It is 1:05 p.m. right now. It is 20 degrees out, but real feel temperature is 2 degrees. High will be 23. Low will be 14. You know, that big snowstorm, I think it was named Kara, just kind of looped around us and bypassed us. So, yeah. We got excited for nothing. Well, we didn't really get excited because they do that quite often. We seem to kind of be in a belt sometimes. So, yeah. Hey, like my hat. Guys, it's a Dollar Tree, y'all. So go get yourself one. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you saw a picture of my husband wearing an elf hat. Got that at the Dollar Tree, too. Plus, those candy cane headband I was wearing at the Dollar Tree. So, no need to go buy expensive ones. Just go buy the cheap one, you know. They're every bit as good. I think this one's cute. On my other channel, which is linked below, I think it's Crafting and Healthier Lifestyle with Twee. It's down below. I'm going to be doing a couple videos. One is on how I am doing on weight loss and health-wise, and the other one will be a craft, which is making these, which is the glitter on the candles. Cheap, do-it-yourself. You know, for all those last-minute gifts that you get hit with. Because how many of you always think that you got all your Christmas shopping done, that you have remembered everybody, but there's always a few that you're like, oh no, somebody gave me, and I really, want to reciprocate, but now I'm broke, or I don't have much money. Now, all of these can be made for $5 to $10, So, and there's something that even your children could do. So, you might want to pop over there and watch that later on, that channel. Like I said, the link's below, to see how I do that very quickly and easily. So, what did we do last night? Yesterday we folded a ton of laundry. We have a tendency, my husband does the laundry for now because it's downstairs and I can't really go up and down the stairs very easily. So he goes, he does the laundry and he brings it up, and then, you know how you kind of pick through stuff and you're pulling stuff out that you want and stuff that needs to be hung. Well, the rest of it may sit in a laundry basket. Well, we had like 2 weeks worth. Oh, we both did a folding marathon. Got that done. I worked some more on that scarf. I'll have to show you guys that tomorrow, that scarf hat set. I'm going to do some shipping tomorrow. My husband's off tomorrow, first of the month. So, I'll talk about that in a minute. But we've got a lot of shipping to do. So, I've got to make some more ruffle scarves that I'm sending out to friends and stuff. And, it's a little gift and stuff. So, I'm going to do that. And what else? So, yeah, I was looming yesterday, of course. I mean, and then this morning, I didn't get up till about 11. But, I don't go to bed till 2 or 3 in the morning. Like I said, I work late at night. So, I got up and talked with my husband a little bit before he left for work. First thing is always, I love you the most, and then, what's your blood sugar? What's your blood sugar? And that way we hold each other accountable for doing our blood sugar every morning. And mine this morning was 106, so that's good. The day before it was 129, and I was like, I had a piece of bread with peanut butter, and that really spiked it up. It's like I'm learning very quickly what foods to avoid that really spikes up that blood sugar. Potatoes really spike it up for me, and stuff. So, gotta kind of watch it. And like I said, I'll talk more about that and the fact that I've been losing weight with on this Victoza very nicely, and happy about that. So yeah, today I'm going to, I'm just going to do some picking up of the house. I need to do the dishes, of course. But since my husband is home tomorrow, and he'll help me do housework, and we've got to go grocery shopping and all that, I'm going to sit and work on some gifts that need to go out, that I want to send out tomorrow. You know, so going to be doing that. And what else? That's about it, probably, you know. Just kind of doing all that kind of fun stuff. If anybody was wondering, because I was talking about my dog being on diapers, and then a great friend of mine, Deb, had sent me 2 packages of the actual dog diapers, which work wonderful. She's doing great. It doesn't affect her at all. And if, like I said, pulling that moisture away, it's almost like it reminds her in the daytime, and now she's not wet all the time, you know, that she still goes out normally and stuff. You know, she might leak just minutely, but at night she seems, when she's in a deeper sleep, seems to leak more. So, you know, so she wears a diaper whenever she's in the house. You know, it doesn't affect my dogs at all, and, you know, to save your furniture and save your carpets and stuff, why not? I mean, you know, to me it seems like a lot of little dogs like to, you know, because their bladders are small and stuff, they'll be more prone to maybe have an accident inside the house than my big dogs. So, like, when we get in the RV and stuff, when we leave and stuff, I'm going to put a diaper on my dachshund as well. You know, so she doesn't mess on the bed or the couches or the floor or anything. You know, I'd rather do that than have to put them in a kennel. So, that's what we're planning on doing. Like I said, tomorrow my husband's off, and we need to go cash his check. We need to go pay some bills, and then we need to go grocery shopping. So that's what we'll be doing, and then do some housework and such. One thing I wanted to talk about is, you know, and please don't think anything, because I have a tendency to look off and stuff. It's hard for me to get used to staring at myself, and that's just something I always do. I mean, I don't know, it's not anything, there's not anything great I'm looking at. A lot of times I'm watching the dogs or whatever. Did you hear them eating? Did you hear all the crunch? Yeah, they were eating. Is for me, and I'm no doctor, and whatever I say that works for me doesn't mean that it's a blanket thing that's going to work for everybody, or it's the only way or the right way to do anything. But I'm talking about for my own personal dynamics, what works for me with combating seasonal depression, or just plain depression that may get worse as the seasons change, is keeping busy with my crafts. Because otherwise, I'll sit and I'll think about stuff, you know. I'll think about how people have hurt me and how I miss people and etc. If I keep busy, you know, then my mind's busy on what I'm doing too. One of the things that really, I love to give people stuff. I love to make people feel good and smile. And you never know if that person that received that gift, they were having a horrible day. Maybe that day they felt like nobody in the world cared about them. You know, sometimes when I've been at my lowest, you walk to a store and a stranger gives you a smile. And you're so grateful, and it just makes your day, because maybe you feel like you are invisible, and or everybody in the world hates you, or whatever. And a person being kind like that, just really can make all the difference. Now, I've never been one that's had a lot of extra money ever. It's just the way life is. So I've always made things, and it started when I was a child, and then of course in adulthood and stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get anybody anything. And like I said, if you are friends with me on Facebook, you read a post where I'm like, I can give a stranger a gift I made and they think it's fabulous. I give the same thing to my family, and they act like they're doing me a favor by taking it and never say thank you. But I love giving stuff to people, and that makes me feel like I'm a worthwhile person, and maybe I'm doing a little bit of good, because maybe I made that person's day better, or even that hour better. Or maybe when they're at their lowest, they'll look at something I made them and go, the world isn't complete yet. There are still some people out there that love and care about. So that's what I do, is I keep busy, and I decided that it's okay if none of our family here in town even once they ever want to spend any time with us, or even acknowledge us, because there's a lot of people, a lot of friends that love us, and are in contact with us, and that appreciate us. So I'm not going to focus anymore about with the people that don't. I feel bad for them, like with my children and stuff, that they're always just too busy. I hear that for years on end, especially from one daughter, just always too busy. And then if you say anything about, I'm missing my grandson or anything, she'll come back with, well, you haven't asked to see him. It's like, yeah, we have, but you're always too busy. So, but I feel bad for her because she's always that busy. I wouldn't want to have that kind of life where I'm just too busy. But, the door's open if she ever has time. But anyway, that's what I do. I make myself get up and get dressed every day. I don't allow myself to lay in bed, because that will make my depression worse. I'm not saying that if you're in bed that it's making your depression worse. I'm not saying that if you're laying in bed you're lazy. Maybe you're in a lot of pain. Or maybe that's your safe haven. Maybe that's the best thing for you. But for me, getting up out of bed, and I don't have a choice anyway, because my dogs would never allow me to lay in bed for very long. Which is a good thing for me. I have to get up and get moving. Make myself get dressed. I make myself do something. Now, if I'm having a really bad day and I just, having trouble coping with some, like, even household chores, it's like, okay, find a movie and sit and work on something you want to work on. And I'll work on a craft. So, anyway, if any of those tips help you with what I do, and I try to stay away from negative things, and I have to do that all the time, because I just can't handle, and I'm not saying that I stay away from my friends that are having a hard time. No, I don't. But negative, if you know somebody who's always negative, you never have anything good to say, or somebody who seems very mean, always cutting everybody else down. Because my rule of thumb is I don't care if somebody doesn't like me, or nobody likes everybody. But then just don't keep talking about them, and don't keep spewing your hatred. I was taught, if you don't like somebody, ignore them, and they'll ignore you, and you just kind of coexist. And that's what I still believe. So, anyway, that's all I really got going on. Eager to make this crafting video. And be sure and check that out. Please like and subscribe and comment below. Thank you to all my new subscribers and all my loyal old subscribers. And I really enjoy making these videos every day and being a small part of your life. And I enjoy watching all of yours. So, anyway, I hope you all have a good one. And remember to stay awesome. And I love you. And I will talk to you later. Bye.